Okay, y'all, just in case, I don't know what happened, but I just wanted to come back to do my proper closing. It is 10:03, and I just wanted to say good night to everybody. I want to thank y'all for joining me tonight. Are y'all coming back? I see three people. I see three people on here. Wait a minute. Let me hit this. Can you hear me, Michelle? Thank you for coming back. Thank you so very much for coming back. Hey, Miss Green, thank y'all for coming back. I don't think everybody is going to come back, but I don't know what happened. The thing just blinked out. It just blinked out. And then my screen blinked out. This thing, y'all know how y'all know how things be going on here. Hey, Nicole, thank you for coming back. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's 10:04. I don't know if the other ladies are going to come back, y'all. I'm gonna give it like maybe 2 more minutes. See, somebody else is coming back. What she say? Miss Green says Satan got scared for your conversation. Uh-huh. You was getting deep too. Yeah, he did. Look, he turned it right off. Look, as soon as I was getting ready, y'all know how I be getting, right? He turned it right off. He turned it right off. Michelle said, the devil is a liar. We need our word. That's right. Yes, he is, y'all. Oh, D-Bag, D said, I ain't going nowhere till I get my blessing. I know that's right, D. I know that's right, y'all. Thank y'all for coming back. Thank y'all so very much. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, y'all, but y'all know how the devil work, but what I was saying. Oh, Miss Madison, you made it back. Miss Madison said, I'm back. I'm here. LOL. Yup, I want to hear the inspirational word. Yeah, but let me see who else is coming back. I got 7 of y'all on here now. Thank y'all so very much, ladies. I greatly appreciate every last one of y'all. And I want y'all to know and understand that you keep God first. Hey, Sheila, if y'all keep God first in everything that you do in your life, God is going to open up those doors and he's going to make a way for you. And he's showing it right now in Sheila and Miss Madison's life. Don't take anyone for granted, y'all. Don't take anyone in your life for granted, because you never know when that person time is, when it's going to be their last day. Don't take nobody for granted. And let me tell y'all another thing too. If you are in right now, if you're having a hard time with somebody, if you're mad at somebody, or if you're upset with somebody, forgive them. And I know sometimes, y'all, that's one of the hardest things for us as humans to do. But you have to forgive them. Salam, Queen. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me, Kanita. Thank you so much. Salam, salam, Queen. Thank you so much for joining me. So, y'all, whatever you do, please make sure that unity, that you forgive them, okay? Because you don't want to walk around with all that on your heart. You don't want to walk around that God doesn't like that, Everybody make mistakes. None of us are perfect. Not now one of us are perfect. Hey, Miss Green. Oh, look at me. See, y'all see how I be doing? None of us are perfect, y'all. And God has us in everything that we decide that we want to do. We just have to be open and be willing to answer that call. He got. Thank you, Miss Weathers, for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back, y'all. He has so much in store for all of us. Okay, he has so much in store for every last one of us. We just have to be willing to do our work. And sometimes, y'all, it's not always easy because of life, because how life does us, because of how things go on in our life, because we have our ups and downs in our life. But he will give us the strength to persevere through anything that we face in our life. We have to be grateful. We have to be thankful. We have to be thoughtful. We have to be humble. There are so many things that we have to do being human, because we don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know what's going to happen the next day. We won't have all the answers. Okay. We won't have all the answers. You'll never have all the answers. A lot of times when we make a decision to do something, instead of us walking on faith and trusting God and trusting ourselves, we don't do that. Oh, thank you, Tamika. Thank you so very much. How are you, Tamika Allen? Thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back, Tracy. Hi, Miss Ford. How are you? Now, this is one of the ladies, y'all. Miss Ford is one of the ladies that's in our Facebook group. How are you, Miss Ford? Thank you for joining me. Oh, Tamika Allen, you're blessed. Thank you so very much, Miss Allen. Thank you for joining me for tonight. Miss Madison, you made it back. Thank you so much for making it back. I was going through something with someone. Instead of letting it go, letting it get to me, I remind myself constantly that their issue is with God, not with me, because he said he will fight my battles. And that's absolutely right. That's absolutely right, Miss Green. Absolutely, absolutely right. Absolutely right. And we operate out of the flesh because we're human. It's hard sometimes to look past. Miss Allen said, I was about to watch one of your tutorials, but I saw you was live, so I'm here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Tamika Allen. Thank you. So which one were you going to watch? Which one of the tutorials were you going to watch? Tamika, have you ever been on here before? I'm doing good, Monica. I'm so glad you decided to join me for this live tonight, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Oh, this is her first time, y'all. So, y'all, we got another new lady on here. Her name is Tamika Allen. And we want to thank you for joining us, y'all. Show her some love, please. Oh, so you got to go to work, Nicole? Okay, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me, Nicole. Nicole, have a good weekend, sweetheart. Love you, sis. Thank you so very much for joining me. Thank y'all so much for showing her some love. This is her new time being on here. This is, as a matter of fact, this is Nicole, Monica Ford. Oh, Michelle, you made it back. Thank you, sweetheart. This is Monica Ford, y'all. This is her first time on my live too. Y'all show her some love too? Thank y'all so very much. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Yeah, so I was basically what I was just going out with, y'all. They know I normally do a an inspirational word, and I was just going over some stuff, how good and awesome the Heavenly Father, the Most High, is in our life. And thank y'all so very much for showing them some love. And in the middle of me speaking, my video went blank, like just blank. And so I couldn't really, I had started off in the early part of the video, and then we started talking about other things. And then I was getting ready to go back into it again, and my thing just went empty, just like that. So I just want to thank y'all. Oh, this is your second time. Okay. All right, Miss Ford. I didn't know this was your second time. Thank you so very much for joining me tonight for this live. And will you be available for next Wednesday? Because I will be doing a live on Facebook next Wednesday. So I'll be doing a Facebook live next Wednesday because my husband had to have surgery this Wednesday. So that's why I didn't do it this Wednesday that just passed. I do a live every Friday here on the YouTube. I do a live every Friday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube. And then I do another live on Facebook in this group called Authentic Creations, Miss Allen. If you want to be a part of that, you can. I do a live on that in that Facebook group too called Authentic Creations. But this Wednesday that just passed, I did not do a live on that. But I do a live every Friday at 8 o'clock here on the YT. And then on Wednesdays, I do a live in a Facebook group called Authentic Creations. And I do that live at 8 o'clock as well. So yes. So pretty much, y'all, I just want y'all to know that, let the Heavenly Father lead you and guide you and continue to help you. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Allen. You said you create jewelry as well. Love watching your tutorials. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you want to be a part of the Facebook book group that I have called Authentic Creations, if you go over to that page, I don't even know if you have a Facebook page, because I know some people deal with Facebook and then some people don't deal with Facebook. But if you want to be a part of that group, you are more than welcome to go to a Facebook, and you can send me. As a matter of fact, if you put in Joyce McTier and you go to Facebook, I can let you into the group. And in that group, we just come together as ladies and we showcase all our different jewelry and all that good stuff. And if you have any questions, a lot of times the ladies are open. It's always somebody, most of the time it's always somebody on there on there in the group that's on there. And then you can just leave a message. You can leave a question. If you leave a question, most of the time one of the ladies will reach out to you and they will get back to you to help you with what that question is, concerning jewelry. But I wanted to make this platform not just for people who make jewelry, but also for anybody that makes jewelry, any type of crafts, anything that you do with your hands. You can be invited into the group. So it doesn't necessarily have to be hands, the hands-on group. It could be for anybody that's interested. Okay. Yeah, y'all. So, okay. Yeah. So what I'll do is once I get off of here tonight and I get on YouTube, get on Facebook, I'll just add you to the group. Do you have a shop or anything, Miss Allen? Yeah, y'all. So, and y'all, please don't forget to give me to leave me a thumbs up. Oh, okay. Do you are you on Instagram? Yeah, y'all. So what I'm going to do, y'all, it is 10:16. You are on Instagram. Okay. I'm on Instagram too. D said, I'm still learning. You know what, D? Let me tell y'all something too. As long as you continue to be on this journey, you are always going to be learning. So while you are learning, you always want to have an open mind to learn everything about this journey. Never get to the point where you don't want to do something. Never get to the point where you think you know everything. Okay? Don't get to that. Please don't get to that point where you think you know everything, because me, even though I've been doing jewelry for a very long time, I do not know everything. Okay? I don't know everything. So don't get to that point. Always have always be willing to have an open mind, because one thing about an open mind and a closed mind don't get fed. Okay? A closed mind don't get fed. Okay, if you got a closed mind, if you're a type of person that nobody can say anything to you, they can't tell you nothing, they can't help you with nothing, that's a person of a closed mind. A person that has an open mind is always willing to receive. Okay, that's the difference. A person with an open mind is always willing and ready to receive information. Okay, you don't know how that information is going to help you. You don't know where that information may take you, but anybody, when you have an open mind, you're always willing to receive information because information is so very important. It could take you anywhere. You don't know where it may take you. Miss Beatrice said, Miss Joyce, I am trying to brand my creations on IG. Okay, you said you putting your stuff on Instagram, Miss Beatrice. The best gauge wire, Miss Ford, the best gauge wire to use for the rings, Miss Ford, is, this is just my personal opinion, is 12 gauge wire. Okay, they even have some gauges that's smaller than 12. I think they have 10 and 8 gauge too, but those are much harder to work with. But the 12 gauge is a little bit more firmer, and it's a little bit, you can make it tight. That's just my preference as far as gauge wire. I like to use 12 gauge wire for rings. I do not like to use 10 or 8, because the 10 or 8, once you start really going down, that the wire gets thicker, and the thicker it gets, the harder it is to work with. I like 12 gauge wire better. Yes. Miss Madison is telling you, she said, Monica, the lower the number, the thicker the wire. The higher the number, the smaller the gauge. Right. But to be honest with you too, you can use 20 gauge wire, you can use 22 gauge wire, and you can still make rings. It just depends on what type of ring that you want to make. Yes, yes. Salam says, Unity said, you're welcome, Miss Ford. Unity said, we still babies under the universe / God, learning to a part of our life. Yes, we are. Every last one of us. Every last one of us. We're still babies. We are still babies, and we will always be learning. That's why I'm saying you have to have an open mind. We will always be learning. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you think you're a pro or professional. You're still learning. Like I said, I'm always learning, y'all. Always learning, and I love learning because I always learn something new. I always learn something new. And so Ms. Madison said you can use 12, 14, depends on the look you want. Yeah. Yep. Yep, depends on the look. I have a hard time finding 14 gauge, but I always find 12. I find 12, 16. Every now and then I'll find 10 or 8, but that's far and few in between that I find that. But most of the time I'll find 10, I'll find 12 and 16 gauge. Yes. Yes, me too. Always learning. Yes, you have to be. You have to be willing to learn, and you have to be willing to position yourself, like I said before, to put yourself in a position. Also, it depends if you use copper. Yep. Copper core wire, dread, soft, half soft, or aluminum wire. Yep. And I don't use any of those. The only ones I use out of all that you just said, Miss Madison, is I do use some copper, and I use aluminum, but that dead soft and that half hard, I don't like that. I wasted my money on that one time. I went and bought that, and I couldn't do nothing with it. I couldn't do nothing. That it was the dead soft. That's that real, and then you got that half hard, like you got it's half. Yeah, no, I love soft wire and copper. Yeah. I found 16 and 14. Oh, you found Miss Madison said always a student. Yes, every last one of us, y'all. We are always learning. Hi, Miss Wilson. How are you? Thank you for joining me for this live, Miss Wilson. Thank you so very much. Yes, y'all, we are always learning. We are always going to be students, and we always have to rely and depend on the Most High, our Heavenly Father, to give us direction and whichever way He wants to take us. Miss Madison said, I like bare copper wire, coated copper, and aluminum wires. Aluminum is soft craft wire. Miss Bailey said, oh, Miss Bailey, you came back. Thank you so much. You're never too old to learn. Yes, never too old. Oh, you made it back, Miss Dr. Veronica. Thank you so much. My mind is like a sponge. I learn every day. Yes. I think we all learn every day. Yes, we all learn every day. Yes, we is it life. We should be always excited about life, y'all, because it's always something going on, and we don't know from day to day what's going to happen because we can only control the things that are in our control, not out of our control. And I think that that's what I don't know if Miss Kay was on here earlier, but she was telling me, I was at the end of the live, I was telling y'all to forgive people because that's one of the hardest things that we can do as far as being human is that we flesh. So everything we do right now, we go by the way we feel. We always go by the way we feel. We get mad, we get pissed off, but it's not worth it. It's not worth. And sometimes people ask me, how do I forgive so quick? If somebody does something to me, how do I forgive real quick? I forgive because the forgiveness is not about them. The forgiveness is for me. I forgive because it's for me. And in order for me to continue my journey in life, I have to forgive because when you don't forgive, you carry around all that nonsense, you carry around all of that, and all it does is weigh on you and take you down and take you out of who you want to become. So instead of me carrying all that around, I just be like, you know what, I'm not doing this. I'll call a person up in a heartbeat and say, you know what, I'm sorry. I apologize. Did I do something? If I did, I apologize for it. And I keep it moving. And that's how I live my life, y'all. Yes. Yes. Salam, salam, says Unity said, I heard every time you learn something new, you create a new brain cell. And I believe that. I believe that because what most people don't know is that our brain cells do die, y'all. They do die. They do. I always have that taste in my mouth for making jewelry. I know that's right, Miss Mercy. Miss Green said, God don't forgive you if you don't forgive others. That's true. That is so true. True indeed. It's called relearning. Yes. Amen. Michelle said, if you do not forgive, you let the other person win and it's draining. Yes. It's draining. Because the thing about it too, y'all, is that most people, when things happen, they forget all about it. Like they still be mad at you, right? And they may not apologize to you, but they forget all about it. And you walking around feeling all crazy, being all mad, pissed off, still talking about it. It could be something that happened 5 years ago. Excuse me, y'all. And you walking around with it. It's on your shoulder. You mad. You pissed off. You like, oh, I'm sick of them. Every time I deal with, no, just let that go, y'all. Life is about learning. Life is about sharing. Life is about loving, caring, and inspiring each other. That's to me, that's my code. That's what life to me is all about. I refuse to walk around, be mad, pissed off, sad, upset with people. No, I'm letting that go. I'm not doing that. That's why when I be around people and people have a way of they have a way of, have you ever been in a room with somebody and they be mad and they be telling you what's going on about their experience and they be pissed off and mad. And then before they leave, they done shed everything off of you because it's called energy. And people don't know how important energy is. And they be done shared everything, all their energy, and put it all on you. And then you be like, why do I feel like this? When I get around people, y'all, I remove myself. There's some people that I do not talk to because of that. I'm trying to be smart. I look, y'all, I stay shy of that when people be going through stuff, and especially if they call you and they ask you for their help, and then you help them, and then they go back and they do the same thing, and then they call you again. with pretty much the same problem, talking about the same thing. And see, our experiences, y'all, is really supposed to teach us. Our experience is supposed to teach us, to help us to look at ourselves, to change the things about ourselves. And we can't walk around. Yes, Miss Beatrice, it does. It takes too much energy. It takes too much energy. Too much. D said, yes, I have a co-worker like that. They are energy zappers. Yes, people will do that. I'm getting to the point now, y'all, where I'm like, if I see a phone call, and I shouldn't be like this, but this is just the truth. If I see a phone call, I already know what that person is calling me for. Sometime a person is calling you. Yeah, yes. Miss Allen said we have to change our realms. Miss Mercy said, yes, yes. Sometimes if a person is calling me, y'all, and I know what the phone call is going to be about, sometimes if I'm on a good day, and I got a lot of energy in me, because I know what it's going to take for me to talk to this person on the phone. So if I'm having a good day and I got a lot of energy, I'll answer the phone. If I don't, if I'm already sapped and don't have the energy, I do not do it. I do not do it. I do not do it. And I don't mean no harm, but sometimes I'm like, I cannot do this to myself. It's draining. It's draining with I cannot do that. Look, Miss Ford said, I don't answer. I don't blame you. Hi, Tiona, how are you? Welcome to my live, sweetheart. We have another new lady here on our live, y'all. Her name is Tiona. Thank you so very much for for joining me for tonight. Thank you so very much. Michelle said, I respond to them with something positive. Some people hear me and some people take it elsewhere. Yup, that's true. That's true, Michelle. Miss Madison said, I agree. I drift away, get off the phone, etc. Change my schedule, etc. I don't need their misery. I'm dealing with my own stuff. Yes, and every last one of us are. Like I said, that's the thing that gets me when we sit and we watch the what is that? Those shows that come on TV and everybody be watching them and we be getting on. I don't watch that nonsense. I'm like, that's not teaching me nothing. Give me something educational. You know what I mean? Give me something that I can learn from. I want to learn. I don't want to be talking about this and talking about that and this one fighting this one. And what is that? What do they call those shows, y'all? Reality shows? That's crazy. Miss Green said, you're not putting God first when you focus on negative issues. You're putting the issues first because that's where you're focusing on. Yes, exactly, Miss Green. That sums it up right there. Yes. Yes. Michelle said housewives. Yes. Yes. I no longer watch those reality shows. Yeah, y'all, because that stuff is just too much. Thank y'all for showing her some love. Thank you so very much, y'all, for showing her some love. They teach how not to be. Yup, they do. They teach you how not to be because you don't want to be like that because the world is already full of that nonsense. We need more love. We need more affection. We need more giving. We need more people being positive because that negative stuff, sometimes it weighs out. It can weigh you. It weighs on you, weighs you down. So sometimes you just, I be running from the phone. I be running from the messages. I be running from all that because I'm like, no, misery loves company. That's right. That's right, Miss Bailey. Misery loves company. I watch to see their fashion and hairdos. Oh, you know what though? They do have some, and some of that jewelry be bad. Like some of that jewelry that they be wearing, Michelle, some of that stuff be bad. Some of that stuff be bad. Some of it do definitely be bad. But other than that, that's it, y'all. That is it. They teach. Yeah, some of that jewelry and stuff do be nice. Yep, some of it do be nice. But y'all, it is 10:32. And I have been on here, and this is the first time I've ever done my live this long. I kind of sort of wish this was connected to my other live. because and y'all please make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. But I am getting ready to get off of here because it's then 10:32 and we could talk forever. We could talk forever. So I just want to say thank y'all. I greatly appreciate every last one of y'all who have decided to join me tonight for this live. Thank y'all so, so, so very much. And Michelle, I got a question for you. Do you want to be a part of being on Authentic Creations? Because if you want to be a part of that, I think you have a Facebook page, don't you? You're so very welcome, Miss Weathers. You're so very welcome. And will y'all be back? Will y'all be in the Facebook Live next Wednesday? Because I'm gonna have something awesome for y'all next week, next Wednesday. I'm gonna have a good talk for y'all next Wednesday. Okay. All right, y'all. So I want to thank y'all for joining me for tonight for this live. I'm gonna get off of here because we've been on here since 8 o'clock. And y'all, please, please, whatever you do, please have a safe weekend. Okay. Okay, you plan to be there? Okay. Okay. Love you. Love you. I love all of y'all. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so very much for joining me. All right, y'all. So y'all please be safe. Have a great and awesome, awesome, awesome weekend. All right, I will, D. And you be safe too, D. And I hope I see you next Wednesday on Facebook Live. I want to see all y'all next Wednesday on Facebook Live. Thank you so much, Tiona, for joining me. Good salam, salam, unity. Thank you so much for joining me, sis. Good night, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful and awesome weekend. Peace and blessings, y'all. See ya. Good night, Tracy, Miss Beatrice, D, Miss Weathers. Good night, y'all. I love y'all so much. Peace and blessings, y'all.